armed services. Guard, post the colors.
Color guard, fall in. Color guard, and put. Present arms.
Please accompany me in the Pledge of Allegiance. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America
and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Order, arms.
We are gathered here today at this memorial site and memorial sites all across America to remember that we are one nation with one flag. We are all proud to be Americans that live in a free society made up with many people, many races, from many walks of life. The freedoms we enjoy today have not come without a price. Lying here before us and in cemeteries throughout this nation are men and women who gave their lives so that we can live in freedom and without fear. We can worship as we see fit. We can raise our children to believe as we do. We can travel from one end of this great nation to the other and not have to ask permission to go. We are free to vote for whomever we feel should be in government office, and we answer to no one but our own feelings. We have the right to succeed and we have the right to fail at whatever endeavor we wish to pursue. The United States of America was founded on the ideals of freedom, justice, and equality. Our nation stands as a shining beacon of liberty and freedom to the world. We thank those who gave their lives to keep us free, and we shall not forget you. We shall remember. Today, many of you here are veterans of wars and conflicts that America has had to fight to protect the innocent and oppressed. America has always been the first nation to stand up for the freedom of people from around the world. Many of you here today have answered the call and served your country well. We are here today to say thank you, and we are honored to know you. There are many men and women serving today in all branches of the military, here at home and in places far away that most of us have never heard of. These men and women are part of the best trained, best equipped force in the world. We honor them and their families for the sacrifice they make each day to keep our country safe from terrorism, hatred, and injustice that plague the world community. When you see a veteran or an active duty member of the armed services, take a moment to say thank you. We owe them our way of life, and a moment of your time is well spent. Quoting our 40th United States President, Ronald Reagan, quote, "Freedom is never more than one generation away from extinction. We didn't pass it to our children in the bloodstream. It must be fought for, protected, and handed on for them to do the same. Or one day, we will spend our sunset years telling our children and our children's children what it was once like in the United States where men were free." End quote. Today we show a united front of national unity all across the United States of America as we remember the fallen, honor those who served, and teach our children the value of freedom. Now, Laura Spencer will lay a remembrance wreath in memory of those who served and are serving in the United States Army. Now, Chad Russell will lay a remembrance wreath in memory of those who served and are serving in the United States Marine Corps. Now, Mike Spencer will lay a remembrance wreath in memory of those who served and are serving in the United States Navy. Now, Kat Corvo will lay a remembrance wreath in memory of those who served and are serving in the United States Coast Guard. Air Force. Now, Jerry Harris will lay a remembrance wreath in memory of those who served and are serving in the United States Coast Guard. Now, Ty Bauer will lay a remembrance wreath in memory of those who served and are serving in the United States Merchant Marines. Now, First Lieutenant Don Diekman will lay a remembrance wreath in honor of the 93,129 United States servicemen from all branches of service whose last known status was either prisoners of war or missing in action. These individuals have never returned to their families and homes. We shall not forget you. The wreaths before you represent our commitment as a united America to remember the fallen. We also want these holiday wreaths to symbolize our honor to those who have served and are serving in the armed forces of our great nation, and to their families who endure sacrifices every day on our behalf. To our children, we want you to understand the freedoms that you enjoy today have not been free, but have come with a cost that someday you may have to pay yourself. As a nation standing together, we can defeat terrorism, hatred, and injustice. Thanks to our veterans, we have freedom to do just that. We could quote for you the statistics of individuals buried around the country, but all you'd have is a bunch of numbers. We instead ask you to take a moment to write down the name of a person listed on the memorial or buried at a local cemetery. And when you return home, research their name on the internet and find out all you can about this person. You will find they were real Americans with families, mothers and fathers, sons and daughters, brothers and sisters, aunts and uncles. They were and are more than just a statistic. Thank you. Color Guard, please retire the colors.
Color guard, fall in. Color guard, fall in. Color guard, and put. Thank you all for coming. If you would like to take a wreath, you're more than welcome. Thank you for coming. Thank you.
Those of you that have a service